Okay, so now it looks like a spinner body. I don't love it though. I like it. I just don't love it. I want to love spinner. I want it to be something that I'm really impressed with, something that is special and awesome, and that makes everyone think, "Wow, that's a really cool spinner." So I'm going to make something really unique that you're not gonna find everywhere else. So let's try this. There's some other things I can do to this. Remember earlier when I showed you the line tool. I'm going to click here on the center of this edge of this outside part of the bearing and click here as well. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And you see how as I'm drawing that line across, because I'm matching the exact same direction as this red line, it's going to show me that it's going that same direction. It's going straight across. And that's cool. But what I really want to show you is these other tools up here. So push-pull is pretty awesome. There's offset, which offset grabs things and you can stretch out, make additional layers like this, which are kind of cool. And notice it just matched the outside shape on its own. I didn't have to do anything with that. It did it on its own. That's what offset does. There is this move tool, which is the one I'm interested in trying out now. I'm going to click on select, click on this line, and I'm going to need the shift key and hold the shift key down. See how it has a tiny little plus and minus? I'm going to click on this line so I can select them both because I want to move them both at the same time using the move tool. And kind of come down here like this a little bit. And I'm going to touch that line. And because they're both blue, when I move one, I'm going to move the other one. If I click and drag, notice it has on green axis, it is moving those backwards, which is really messing my thing up. But I'm going to do edit and undo move, and I'm back to normal. So maybe that's not what I want to try. Try this again. Nope, that's just moving things up and messing around. All right, so let's undo that. Maybe that's not the thing I want to do. Maybe instead I want to move just that ring there. So let me move. I'm going to rotate around this way a little bit more. Again, using the view tools to help make a better choice here about what I can do. Move. I'm going to grab that blue edge and I'm going to move it straight up. And if you see it start to go straight up, you'll know it's going straight up and down because that blue dotted line you see there is going to be going straight up and down, just like the blue vertical axis or blue up and down, above and below line is. And now to make things balanced, let me go and pull it. Let me use the orbit to flip this whole thing over. Do the same thing on the other side. Click the center circle and pull this straight up. Be careful, I'm pulling straight up and not out. And now both sides have this kind of similar raised area in the center that I have to put my fingers through in the middle because it's taller than the bearing is. Could also use that to push that down in. So if this outside was taller, I could have it pushed down in so it makes kind of a bowl shape. But again, what you do with this is completely yours. And I really want you to be creative and to think of something different that no one else has done. And I've given you some tools that you can make it, the parts that are the same, they have to be the same, but some creativity tools that allow you to be things that are very different so that everyone's not making a cookie cutter. Please don't just copy mine because that will really, really kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. All right, so that is that. I'm going to leave it just like this. I think that's what I'm going to keep. I like this. It's different. It's a little odd, but I kind of dig that. And I'm ready to save.